The seventh trumpet and beginning of mid-trib. Revelation 10:1. I saw another strong angel coming down out of heaven, clothed with a cloud, and the rainbow was upon his head, and his face was like the sun, and his feet like pillars of fire. And he had in his hand a little book, which was open. He placed his right foot on the sea and his left foot on the land, and he cried out with a loud voice, as when a lion roars. And when he had cried out, the 7 peals of thunder uttered their voices. When the 7 peals of thunder had spoken, I was about to write, and I heard a voice from heaven saying, Seal up the things which the 7 peals of thunder have spoken, and do not write them down. Then the angel whom I saw standing on the sea and on the land lifted up his right hand to heaven and swore by him who lives forever and ever, who created heaven and the things in it, and the earth and the things in it, and the sea and the things in it, that there will be delay no longer. But in the days of the voice of the 7th angel, when he is about to sound, then the mystery of God is finished. Clearly, this angel must have a prominent place in heaven. A clue to his identity is found in something he carries, a little book. Daniel 12:4 says, But as for you, Daniel, conceal these words and seal up the book until the end of time. Many will go back and forth, and knowledge will increase. He said, Go your way, Daniel, for these words are concealed and sealed up until the end time. Specifically, Daniel's moment is part 1, and John's moment is part 2, of a single conversation with the same great angel. The angel that visits Daniel tells the prophet to prepare a scroll containing a prophecy of the end of the age. Daniel's angel took the scroll that Daniel wrote and held onto it until it was time to give it to John in the 1st century. They will be fulfilled when that 7th trumpet is blown and the bowl judgments come to pass. It falls to John to reveal the details of the great tribulation that Daniel heard so many years earlier. Revelation 10:8. Then the voice which I heard from heaven, I heard again speaking with me and saying, Go, take the book which is open in the hand of the angel who stands on the sea and on the land. So I went to the angel, telling him to give me the little book. And he said to me, Take it and eat it. It will make your stomach bitter, but in your mouth it will be sweet as honey. The point is there is a bittersweet nature to prophecy about God's judgment and the end of the age. For the prophet and for his audience, there is a certain sweetness to receiving prophecy about the end. But as the truth of what that transition requires sinks in, it becomes bitter. John now has the privilege of revealing what Daniel first heard but sealed. Tribulation is started by the covenant talked about in Daniel 9 between the Antichrist and Israel, allowing the people to return to sacrificing in a new temple of some kind, officially beginning the 7 years of tribulation. You might spot that from the time of the abolishing of the sacrifice until the abomination of desolation, there is still 30 days unaccounted for. 1,290 days. We'll return to that 30-day period when we study chapter 19.